Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? This is Black Mamba 44 coming at you once again. I lied. Looks like I'm still gonna be playing some Binding of Isaac because the instant that I played, I forgot that I liked the game. So I'm just gonna be, playing it, probably losing. I'm just gonna do like maybe a run or two. Like I said, I don't really intend for this to be a staple. I said this last, on my first video. I don't really intend this to be a staple of, my channel or anything. I also upload Battle Brothers. Now that is a game that might become a staple. It's been a while since I played it. Not gonna lie, I only played it because it said, it was right above Binding of Isaac, and it was sort of on the way to Baldur's Gate. And when I played it, it was amazing. We have a dude who's all about flagellants and, cutting people's heads off. So that's pretty cool. I mean, isn't that all you can ask for, though? Isn't that really all you can ask for? So yeah, just gonna play a little bit of this and have a little bit of fun. Maybe a lot of fun. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have fun. I don't know if it's worth it for us to have fun. I don't know if we're worthy of fun. God damn it. Yeah, this little bitch getting hit away from his brother from the same mother. So probably at least I got something. That's pretty good. And to the next floor. Alright. I was just sort of sitting around and decided, I think that I can upload another video today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm probably not gonna be, uploading a video every day or, having something like that. I mean, at some point, hopefully, but, I spend an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours to 10 hours working out. I spend, I'm currently doing a research project doing photovoltaics or solar cells, and that's going to end soon. But it's also going to be taking place where I'm going to have to introduce some of my stuff to a wide audience in August. So that's going to be interesting. Fuck. Where are you going? Stupid fly? Yeah, but so anyways, we're gonna... Oh, God, motherfucker. Just come out! Why are you even there? Jesus. Horse shit. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna be doing that. And the school year starts August. This should be my last semester for electronics, and well, should be. It's my last semester for the electronics program, and after that, I'm gonna be getting a job, hopefully for Intel. I mean, I use an i5 right now, and I'm hoping to get, an i10. It's not like I have anything against other companies who produce, I think it's motherboards. That's what Intel produces. But, I have nothing against them. But I do know that Intel is in Arizona, so... it's sort of leaning towards, if I can get Intel, I'll work there. I know that they pay decently. Or aerospace. We'll see. You know, that's a main thing, right? Through life is you gotta keep your options open, man. There's so many people who are so dumb and they wanna focus on doing shit in a specific manner. And they're like, oh yeah, it has to be done. You know, I need that job here. If I don't get it, then I have to completely change careers. No one can see my face. You know, you can't plan that far ahead. For me, it's like you can't plan on getting a job at a specific company, because that's not how it works. Companies choose you, you know. Well, you know, the hiring process is you're trying to get a company that works for the two of you. And that's really all you can do. But I mean, even still, it's you know, you can't base everything off of the company hiring you. Fuck you. And of course, something's still alive. Fuck me. If I go down to half a heart, then I'm gonna pop Guppy's paw. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Fucking die. Still hate these guys. Alright. I don't know why I said still. Like, it's literally been 1 day since I started playing this game again. But yeah, you know, you can't plan every aspect of your life. You can plan most of it. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, you know, there's people who are like, oh yeah, like, I want to work exactly for this company, and, you know, I want to own the house right by my parents, because old man Jenkins said that when he died I could move in. I've had this plan since I was 14 years old, and I'm now, 38. And you're like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's good to have, options and try to do what you want to do. Don't get me wrong, that's a very smart thing to do. It's just, is it the best idea though? I don't know. And that's life, isn't it? Like, no one really knows. I'll donate. I don't even know if there's a boss rush thing. I don't even know if I want to do it. I'm pretty weak for right now. I don't know if I want to do it. I'm pretty much just started the game, so yeah. You just can't plan for everything, right? Yeah, I definitely need. Also, I just got a book about Python programming. I have a bunch of books about that. I have one on C++ and some on like microcontrollers and processors and stuff like that. But so so I just got the book today, and I was like, oh shit. This, you know, this is gonna be pretty cool, and I need to start programming Python. You know, I need to start learning, just on my own. You know, I have no doubt there's people who are like, they learned how to program all on their own. They know like every aspect of programming. They know, well, not every aspect. It's really hard to know everything. but they know, like, a lot about their chosen field. You know, because there's a lot of languages. There's a lot of different languages, and every single one of them has its own merits. And I think some people forget that. So, wow, you just stay going for like 10 years, dude? Shit. Fuck you. But yeah, so, you know, and that's something that I really like to sort of sit there and go, just like, you know, shit happens sometimes, right? Well, I lost my train of thought there. What I meant to say is that, you know, there's so many options when it comes to everything. And I think that some people also forget this, and it's something that, one of my professors told me. But it's a very, very intriguing aspect that people forget that you can put different things on your resume, right? Like, yeah, you know, you can put, on your resume, and job postings oftentimes have these different things, but, you know, different qualifications, and people are always confused, I'll say. People get really confused about them, and they'll sort of go, sorry, I had to look at my phone really fast. But, oh, hell, nice. But yeah, but it's, okay, well, that's death 1. We'll get 2 deaths in, you know, that's a nice number. But, fuck, man. What? But yeah, so companies will put down, like, oh, like, you know, you need a bachelor's degree to work here, and 4 years of, like, experience, right? And people sit there and they're like, ugh, I don't have 4 years of experience, I only have my bachelor's, and it's entry level, and... Okay, guys, they're putting that down. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. They're putting that down because you have the experience. They're putting down, like, oh, bachelor's degree and 4 years of experience? Because if you have a bachelor's degree, it's taken you at least 4 years to get it, right? And if not, then you've completed 4 years of, like, coursework in, like, 3, which, kudos, I don't really know why, you know, you probably... I'm not gonna lie, like, that's impressive, but it's also incredibly stupid. You know, and it's not stupid because it's like, oh man, like, you could still be at college racking up the debt. But it's like, you know, classes get more and more and more stressful as you go on. And that's why they're worth more and more credits. So completing, like, a 4-year degree in 3 years, while admirable, I sort of sit there and it's like, I'm guessing you didn't learn as much as you probably should have at some point. For real. At some point, you probably just sort of skipped doing stuff. You know, and hey, like, if you didn't, that's awesome. You know, if you took great notes and you actually learned a lot while doing that, that's fine. You know, if you just like skipped like all your bullshit classes, as I call them, that's amazing. But that's not, like, you know, that's not a normal thing. It's just what I'm getting at. There's a reason why it takes people a long time. But, you know, just going back to the 4 years, it's... Put that down. Put down, yes, I have 4 years of experience. Like, you know, if you're like a... What, if you're a material science major or something, and you're like, oh man, like, yeah, it needs me to have 4 years of working with chemicals. And you're like, oh, I don't have that. Yeah, you do. If you have a bachelor's degree, then you should have taken, what, like 4 years of chemistry, if not, like, more and more classes? So it's sort of like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you have it, dude. You have it. You just don't think you do. Okay, thanks. And then we go in here, and we blow that up. It will take health. Probably not a good play, but I don't really care. I'm doing it for the vine. But right, so it's like, I just feel like some people forget shit like that, and people think that, yeah, I'll do it here. These guys. The vine. But it's like, you know, you have it. Also, something else that I should point out is your hobbies count as experience. Like, you know, if a job you're applying for needs like 6 years of working in Microsoft Excel, or generally it's proficiency. So generally they're like, oh, we're looking for someone who's proficient in this for like entry-ish level, right? And just because that it's, oh, okay, cool, go ahead again. But, it's sort of like, just because that they're asking for that, put it down. Put it down, just say, yeah, I do it in my spare time. That's another big thing when you're looking for jobs, and they're like, oh, so what kind of hobbies do you have? They're not asking you about like, oh yeah, so do you like, you know, so what's your favorite thing to do on the weekend? They're asking you if you do anything outside of work that could help their company. You know, like sucking at the Binding of Isaac or something. Oh, mantle, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Go away, go away, go away. Let me figure out how I was decent at this game before. Pushpin. That was it. That was the secret. Yeah, but it's, you know, don't be shocked or surprised because the company's asking for you to fill out something that's just sort of like, oh yeah, you know, I have a basic understanding of this. You know, so when they're asking you what kind of jobs you like, please, for the love of God, don't say something like, you know, in my spare time I really like to read. Places don't care about that. You know, when they're asking for hobbies, they want to see people who are like, you know, what you can do. Something that I always like to say is, you're not lying about the job, and you're not lying about yourself. You just want the best version of yourself to be written down on paper, right? You want the you that sounds the most amazing to be written down. You don't want the you that, you know, that at the end of the night cries because you always watch Lord of the Rings and it's a scene where you know, and it's a scene where the Rohirrim come back in and oh, they're back, boys. The boys are back in town. You just start crying. You can't help yourself, you know? You don't have to put that down. And I know some of us have to. Some of us want to. It's probably stupid to put down. Okay. Thanks for nothing. Anyways, let's get off the subject of job interviews and stupid things that people do. Actually, no, let's not, because so we were doing something at a company. I'm not gonna name, you know, which company it is, because it's a pretty decent company. I don't really have a problem with them. It's more of just a problem with, you know, what this one guy said. He was a hiring dude. But, because I asked a question. Because he was mentioning how, on resumes, he likes it when people fill out, like, the objective line, you know, on your resume. He said that he likes that filled out. But he doesn't care about, like, anything else. And I sort of went, well, what about, like, a cover letter and stuff like that? And he was like, oh, some people like those. And he was like, but not me. I just think that's more reading. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, you're a hiring guy, aren't you? Like, you know, I know I personally don't put out, like, it's on the resume for my objective line. I'm generally putting down, like, just, I want to work for the company. And that's it. Like, the position and my objective is to obtain a job at the company, right? So for me, it's like, the cover letter is where I really highlight the skills that I think that I have that are really good. And just the fact that the dude's like, yeah, I don't really look at that. It's like, oh, god damn it. Like, that's really shitty. You know, I put a lot of time in work. And I like... Explosive diarrhea. It's, you know, if I have to put something down, okay, that's better. Then, I mean, I'd rather have a cover letter, right? But yeah, so far this runs a little bit better. We'll see how much better. Like I said, there's still tons of games that I have in my library that I really need to look at. I also recently purchased Prey. I haven't even given it a try, so I'll probably be trying to do like a walkthrough, not a walkthrough, like a little gameplay of me doing that. You know, for me, it's personally, I don't like to, I don't try to do games that are too new. I don't want to spoil something for someone who's like, oh man, I was waiting for this game for the past 35 years, and it finally came out, and it's the worst piece of trash I've ever seen. I mean, it happens, you know. Oh, breed head. Contact. Okay, so even more money. you know, it's crazy. I lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was talking about. So Head of the Keeper, I thought that was like an item that's unlocked from Greed mode, but maybe it's just like here. Maybe it's always been here in my heart of hearts.
Hemotemesis.
Oh, thank you. Don't you just wish in your heart of hearts that it's true? So what should you be doing when Terry gets froggy? So, I didn't even mention it. Holy Mantle. More like holy shit, am I right? But I should actually say Holy Mantle is one of the most amazing items that you come across, right? No. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good item. I don't know why it stopped. No. I'd rather have Paperclip, because it unlocks gold chests for free. I don't have to worry about it. Ah, yes. A free red chest. How quaint. I'll take explosive diarrhea, though. How to jump. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, it's... I think people said that, you know, it's like an invincible thing. It's one of those crazy, like, great items if you know how to use it, or at least it used to be. I think it's one of those things where it might have been nerfed at some point, or, you know, one thing or the other. And I can't remember. You know, I can't remember, mainly because, like, I've never understood nerfing something in a game, right? Like, in online games, I guess. Oh, there's options, it's great. I mean, online games, I guess, you know, like, it's, okay. I guess it's good, but at the same time, it's sort of like, you know, there's a couple little tidbits, and it doesn't really make much sense to... Fuck, I don't even know what I was talking about right there. Wow. Super confused. Oh, nerfing. Nerfing items. Yeah, so in multiplayer games, I get it. Sort of. You know, because if it's always multiplayer, if the game literally has, like, no difference, no other options, then yeah, maybe, right? I sit there and I say, I mean, sometimes you have to do it like that, but at the other time, I also sort of go, why not just make everyone equally stronger? So that thing isn't like, you know, obviously you don't want it to be like overpowered as fuck. But you also don't especially want it to be, you know, yeah, you also don't want it to be like, I don't know, just to the point where people are like just using it to use it, you know? Fuck me. God damn it. Hate the troll bomb. Sucks. But yeah. But like I said, it's, you know, some people, you know, and don't get me wrong, I get, like, why they sometimes nerf things, because they're like, whoa, like, yeah, we wanted it to be a cool thing to do. We didn't realize it would be, like, this overpowered. Right? And I mean, that happens sometimes. I will say, I think it's very rare that, some, I almost never view things as overpowered. Mainly because whenever I use, anything, I mostly do it for cosmetics. Even if it's the shittiest character in a game, I'll generally, you know, keep using them just because I think it's funny. And that's just me. I mean, I know that there's plenty of people who are like, what? No, like, I only play as, like, the best character because, I actually have a weird personal stake in this game, even though, like, I shouldn't. You know, my livelihood could be on the line, even though I mostly play it for fun. I'm not really as great as I think I am. You know, tune in next week. I'm gonna be applying for a chance to go to the Binding of Isaac Masters. I'm just fucking around. It's the Binding of Isaac Champions. Like, we don't call ourselves Masters, right? But it is. It's championships and, like, it's one of those things where it's, well, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know, I play games to have fun. You know, if I didn't want to have fun, I'd just go to, like, you know, my mom's house and have her yell at me for, like, 3 hours straight. And I'd be like, oh boy, this is so enjoyable. Right? Oh, nice. That's exactly what I wanted. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. People, you should play games because you want to have fun. You shouldn't play a game because you feel like you have to, you know? That goes for people who make, like, YouTube comment, too. Or Twitch, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, they get started, they're super ideal, and I'm not talking out of experience. My channel's, like, you know, I uploaded a video, like, today, so, you know, I have the least amount of, like, understanding of real YouTube, like, anything, you know, because there's people, they make their living off of this. You know, this is their job. You know, and I think people get confused because a lot of people, like, just make games or they vlog or something. And people are like, man, like, I could do that. And that's not the point, though. You know, the point isn't, oh, like, I could do that too. The point is, do you have something that's worth showing? Do you have something that's worth showing? And on top of that, if people didn't watch you, would you still, like, upload? Would you still view? You know? And that's something for me. I probably would. And by probably, I mean, I'm gonna upload until I see no point in uploading. Yeah, I'll take Bob's round head. I'm not really using how to jump. I probably should, but I'm just not. Oh, the butter bean. Another shit item. But, you know, that's my thing. That's my personal grievance. Is that you know, I know that there's people who this is their living, man. You know, and like you need to watch them because a lot of their shit, they say that, like, you know, they have to be self-starters. A lot of people view it as like, oh man, like, I have a large Steam library. I'm just gonna upload a couple videos and I'll be rich. I mean, you know, like, from what I've heard, YouTube really doesn't pay, like, a shit ton of money. So then there, you have to say, okay, I'm either gonna make shit content, but a lot of it. Oh, I shouldn't say shit content. I'll make decent content, but I'll make a lot of it. Or, right? Or, I think I'll live. Oh, I did. Man, I am too good at this game. But yeah, you know, yeah, I'll make decent content.
Justice.
And it'll be alright, but I'll have to make a lot of it.
The Hierophant.
Or
the Moon.
That's really good too. You know, or I'll make content that is alright, you know, that people can this go away? Like, fuck. But, you know, I'll make decent content, but, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to edit it. And then I'm gonna make high quality content, but it's gonna be, like, a long time in between takes. You know, we don't know, like, when I'm gonna upload next. You know, and that's just what some people do. And that's fine. You know, shit happens. Yeah, I'll take this. I don't really... Lockpick's good, but I have like 15 keys. So, I mean, you know, I don't see us losing them all anytime soon. And I still don't know if Boss Rush... I don't know if Boss Rush is here yet. You know, I don't know if I have to, like, beat a bunch of people, like, more. You know, I don't know if I have to beat their ass. Oh, lucky rock. I should have probably done this side. It's not like I have 90-some bombs or anything, though. So, I mean, you know, we'll see how this recording... I don't know what I was gonna say there. We'll see how this run goes. I think I'm gonna get to Mom's Heart. I have Holy Mantle, that generally means I'm gonna get far. My health has, like, shot up. I'm at the depths 2. I think this is Mom. Come back, see if there's anything cool. It's 2 keys, I will take. Come back. You know, some of these videos, I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna be long. You know, if you don't like long videos, this probably isn't it for you. For Battle Brothers, and maybe Baldur's Gate, and games like that, what I think I might do... What I think I might do is I might go ahead and do some little bit crazy, right? That's a win with Mom. That's not Mom's heart. Mom's heart is the actual. I think so. I'll take that though. I think that's Breath of Wind, but I'll do Scatter Bombs. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of nothing, right? He got pantsed. So, it's interesting, right? Some of the paths that life takes us, they're crazy. I also got scatter bombs, which is great. I hate these butt boots, you know. Oh, that's Guppy. Right? No. What a chump. Oh, they got me good. They're getting me good, and they're taking me for a ringer. So yeah, you know, on these longer videos, it's probably gonna be, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be, most videos are gonna be like 30 minutes, half an hour to an hour. Maybe longer, maybe shorter, maybe a little bit in between. Maybe you gotta brush your teeth a little bit before bed, you know, and they'll be right as rain, you'll be good to go. But, you don't know. You don't know until you do it. Okay, kill him. You know what show was good, but I actually think it died off at the right time, is The Office.
Speed.
Yeah, I really need more speed with the ghost hook. The American version. I honestly don't know if the British version is still on. I don't care enough to look. But I don't think that, yeah, the American version is not on. But it was great, you know, when it was on. But I think that the glue that really held it together was Steve Carell. I'm not gonna lie, I really think Steve Carell is what held the American version of The Office together. And I just think without him, that it didn't do as well as it could have. There we go. Guppy. Alright, so for those of you who don't play, this is called the Guppy transformation. Essentially what a Guppy transformation is, there are a select number of transformations that occur in the game. There's one that's called Bob. You know, so that's a transformation in itself. And Guppy turns you into a flying cat. Why are you flying? Because it's sort of inferred that you're dead. Oh, we'll get to that later. That's just a theory, a game theory. But nah, for real. It's, you know, it's very intriguing how some of the transformations go. Like, Bob's to get the Bob transformation, you need to do some very specific things, like you need to get Bob's brain, Bob's run head, you need to watch Bob's Burgers, you know, and then last I checked, that's it. Fucking eyes. So something that's cool about these types of games is that they will just keep getting harder as time goes on. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I don't see why not. So I got Lost Baby, I unlocked Eden. I don't know why I unlocked Eden though. Kill you. Yeah. One of my friends is doing like a music thing. You know, I'm not sure if I want to go. Even though he's my friend, it's not really my kind of music. And I'm one of those people where it's, I don't just support you because you're my friend. I want you to have, like, actual good tunes. Right? Like, I want your music to actually be, like, good. That I want to listen to. Because I don't want it to be, you know, 40 years from now, someone's like, oh, Black Mamba 44, you know, he was talking about how good it was, and it turns out that the guy actually sucks ass, and, you know, and he molested 10 kids, you know, in a row. And everyone's like, wow, Jesus Christ. They're like, how could anyone, you know, have, how could he have supported him? Well, what an asshole. Black Mamba 44 should be killed. You know, put him on the guillotine. You know, it happens. It happens. Look at, I think it's Thomas Hale, See the Traitor in America. I don't know. There were a couple. You know what's interesting? Speaking of traitors, literally, George Washington. So, a little-known war called the War of 1812 was the first time after, you know, we beat the British back, and then we basically said, hey, Britain, stop taking over Canada. We want Canada. So we basically declared war on England again, except without the help of France, and we also didn't have a national army. So it's actually really funny, because I've heard this sometimes, where people say, hey, you know, why don't we just get rid of the army and just have a militia? And I sort of go, well, I mean, we did that before, though. Like, you know, the War of 1812, we didn't have a standing army, we had a militia, and our militia sucked ass. You know, we actually lost, like, a lot of the war.
The heart.
Huh. Cool. I think that's it. Yep. Anyways, we'll talk about, you know, George Washington being a traitor and everything later. But, for now, just want to thank everyone for watching this channel. you know, if you really liked it, just thumbs it up. If you didn't like it, go ahead, thumb it down. You know, and just keep it going. This is Black Mamba 44 out.